The bright lights.
That's it.
Hey guys, welcome to the WK Burnout Studio. I'm Christina.
And I'm Dustin.
And Alan behind the scenes and keeping us on check. So, Dustin.
Yes.
This time, we're going to talk about something maybe you don't think about. A lot of people don't think about it because I think I looked it up and 80% of people don't do this when they trade in their vehicle.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
So
this is good.
Yeah. So what is it?
Well, it's clearing your personal data from your car before you trade it in.
Yes. Or trade it or sell it.
Or sell it.
Because unfortunately, there are some weirdos out there.
Yeah.
Or just untrusting people.
Yeah. On all of the new radios, and we're talking like every manufacturer here, there are Bluetooth pairings that are saved. There are also, and this is kind of the next level where it's like, okay, your Bluetooth still being in there. Oh no, they know my phone's called, Dustin's talking box or something. Oh boy. All right. That's personal information. Yes. There's a reason to clear that stuff out too. But, there's other stuff in there. For example, if the car has factory navigation, saved destinations, recent destinations, and all previous destination history.
Right.
Okay. Even if, and a lot of people have done this, and this is why it can get confusing and why you need to be aware of this. So you use your phone in the Apple CarPlay. Great. So it takes it all out when you take your phone with you and take it away from Apple CarPlay in the car. It takes those destinations, right? Yeah, but the two times you used it and it went to the other nav screen and you hit save as home and you're like, wait, that's not Apple CarPlay. Get over to that. You saved your home address in there and then you sold some dude your car.
Right.
That you went to all the trouble to meet at, Sam's Club or something
right.
to sell it. And he gets in and hits home and he goes to your house.
Right.
Just saying, there are more places where some personally, sensitive or just information that, clogs up the system.
Yeah. One of that I did not realize, because again, you unpair your phone or hit forget this device if you have your phone, paired up for Bluetooth. But sometimes when you sync your contacts, majority of the time when you unpair your phone, it takes that out. Sometimes it does sync to your car.
Correct. There's a lot of different styles of radios in new cars. And even on stuff that a lot of people want to say, oh, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it doesn't do any of that stuff. It doesn't leave. Okay. But not all of our cars have that. Right. And even the cars that do have that have the option for pairing without using that.
Yes.
Okay. So even with you knowing that Apple CarPlay takes your stuff with you when you remove it, that doesn't mean that you didn't still sync up some stuff in your 2016 GMC Terrain or Nissan Altima that downloaded your contacts to it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, or, another example, a lot of kids plug their phone into the charger, right?
Yes.
That syncs the phone up too, especially on this stuff made in the last 6 years. Maybe it's not Apple CarPlay, but it's a few years older than that. Dude, it's taken all the stuff off your kids. It's synced their music collection to that car. A lot of 15 to 19 stuff had hard drives, 12 to 9, really. So, and those things they'll save all sorts of stuff in there. You got to clear this stuff out.
Yeah, you have to clear it. So not only while we're on the subject of clearing out address, your GPS and your phone, disconnecting your phone from your vehicle, whether you're selling it or trading it in. Dustin, you made a good point of when you rent a vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah. So funny story, we go to Florida on vacation, get in the rental vehicle, try and pair the phone. It's like, it doesn't work. It's not working. Okay. We get to the place. I finally am stopped, got everybody to the destination, and I get to looking, and there are 100 phones paired in the Bluetooth. So it's like, I can't do any more pairing. It can't do it. It's like, it's done. So reset all factory settings, clear all data. Boom, my phone paired. It worked great. That's awesome. when I get out and unpair my phone, it was a Ford Explorer, right? I'm not in Ford Explorers every day with synced up and everything like that. So I don't know if it takes my contact information. I don't know what it exactly saves when I do that pairing. So I clear all the data before I get out of the rental car too.
Yeah.
I mean, people usually pair their phone in a rental car. I mean, we're traveling, right? You need to have the GPS and stuff like that.
The music. Duh.
The music.
It's all about the music.
So it's important to know that if stuff isn't working right, you can do this and it will usually free it up, especially if it's a rental car or a car that there was a pre-owned vehicle. You know, any vehicles that we get traded in that have had a few owners or maybe spent the life as a company car or something of that nature, they can be loaded up with Bluetooth connections and they'll just be like, no more, man. We can't do it. So they'll not work right.
Yeah. It'd be really slow connection because the phone doesn't know, or the car, sorry, you have 10 phones connected or saved in your Bluetooth devices. It doesn't know which one that it's supposed to be pairing up to
and look for first. And then, so yeah, that's another good point for it. So, you know, a lot of times, you know, you count on, I traded it in, so they'll do all that stuff. Well, yeah, if they know how.
Yeah.
If you trade in your Maserati, I haven't messed with the radio on it before, so I don't know if the service department will know how to make sure and clear everything out. If you trade in your Suburban, we got you, right? But that's really important stuff to think about with these pairings, and then you focusing on clear data, restore factory settings. None of this will hurt anything. Just do it all. Click all. If stuff's not working right, do that. Click it. If you're trading it in, restore factory settings, clear personal data, and same thing for your rental car. Sometimes before you pair your own, do that.
Clear all
Definitely
of it out.
Whenever you get out of it, do that. It's you can't go wrong.
No. And I have not ever, in all of the vehicles that I've owned, ever paired the garage.
The home link.
Yeah, the home link.
Yeah.
I haven't ever done that. I don't know if I haven't ever taken the time or what, but that's another thing to think about.
Think about this.
Yeah.
If you didn't clear your address from the navigation on a car and you sold it to somebody, and then they can hit home and go to your house and then hit the garage door opener button and go in your garage. I'm not trying to scare everybody, but that happes.
I mean, it's reality.
It does.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to clear that stuff out. And there are instructions in your owner's manual or whatever car you have on how to effectively clear that data out.
Yep.
And how to clear the home link save thing. I would usually say 2 outside buttons, hold them for 10 seconds, but some of them it's different, but it's right there in the owner's manual and you need to clear out those garage codes.
Yes.
And your gate code or whatever other stuff that you have programmed to the home link.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of, you just don't think about it. You know, you're just trying to like, oh gosh, my car's a mess. You have a bag that I can put all my, my stuff that's
we're
on
not
the thing.
In a hurry. There's not, we just take your time, get all your stuff.
We need to, reset all of that.
Yeah. And
especially
you know what?
If you sell it to an individual.
That's the big one, because having a little bit of an intermediary there with a dealership, the next people buying it, I wouldn't really know that it was yours.
Right.
But if you meet the guy in the parking lot at Sam's Club to sell him your car, he knows it was yours. So don't leave that door open for trouble.
Yeah. Because you never know. I mean, we would like everyone to be
trustworthy.
Yeah. But it's not the way it happens.
Yeah.
A practice that I did see after you delete and restore all of your settings, and one of the things they said to log out of all of your, say you have Spotify or you have your My GMC app, or something where any kind of personal information can be linked to. So if you have Spotify, you can have your credit card on file, can be on there. Anyways, log out of the app on your phone after you've deleted everything off of your vehicle. Because then you can relog in, when your new vehicle.
If you think about it too, there was probably a whole generation, maybe a 7-year period, where whenever you Bluetooth paired, it was Pandora,
Mm-hmm.
Spotify,
Mm-hmm.
a few other apps had native apps on the radio
Oh, yeah.
with your login information that it retrieved from your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
that could mean that you're paying for somebody's Spotify
Mhm.
your old car. I
Yeah.
mean, they're using your login at least. If you go to your Spotify like logged in devices, you'll see your old like 15 Camry on there. Like, what
Mhm.
the heck, man? He's just been rolling around making playlists for you and stuff. So yeah,
Well-
you got to log out of all the stuff on
Yeah.
the car. And this list of things that you're logged into, it goes up more and more.
Yeah.
It's not Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is not not everything.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a one size fits all.
It isn't. And you'll notice on new Google radios, okay, you've got Apple CarPlay, you're still logged into your Google account
Mhm.
on Google radios.
Mhm.
You have to log out of this stuff. Like we said,
Mhm.
it's for your own safety.
Oh, absolutely. And another thing that pops into my mind is OnStar. So if you have an OnStar subscription and you're trading your 2021 Silverado and upgrading to a 2024 Silverado, your dealer will be able to to switch that information over. It'll ask,
Mhm.
are they trading in, and we hit yes, so forth. However, if you're trading that 21 Silverado in on a different brand or somewhere else, and you have a subscription that you're paying monthly
Yeah.
to your OnStar, and you've put it on your credit card and you look at the statement every once in a while, well, the new owner's living it up with OnStar.
Yeah, they're getting directions
So-
and connections for everything on your dime.
But that's just
very
something to
valid.
think about.
Yeah, that's really valid. If you
Mhm.
sell it yourself or you trade it at a
Mhm.
dealership on a not the same,
Mhm.
make of vehicle, then yeah, you could. And we've seen it before. We've seen
Yeah.
it on some of the Uconnect services stuff
Mhm.
with like theft notifications that people receive months after they traded their vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's still here.
Yeah.
We haven't sold it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. It's still
but
here.
Just so you know, you probably got to stop paying, $8 a month for that, or just, cancel it. Even if it's like a 5-year free membership,
Mhm.
that's not yours anymore. Get your
Right.
name off of that.
Yeah.
You'll get like some weird call from the FBI someday and be like, "Hey, Mr. Smith, we noticed your name is on this account, was used in a triple bank robbery, grand larceny thing or something, And yeah, no, it's not yours anymore. Cancel that stuff. Get
Yeah.
your name off of it. Close the account.
Get it off there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are just some things that we hope help you.
Yeah, they should.
Because even we honestly don't think about those things. I don't know how many times I'll get in a vehicle and be like, why won't my phone connect? Or why is it taking so long? Well, and you have 4 or 5, people that are already in there. So just think about, next time selling your vehicle, trading your vehicle, go ahead and ask your sales consultant, hey, how can I reset these factory settings? How can I delete this information from my vehicle before I upgrade?
Yeah.
But anything else that you can kind of think of?
I think that kind of covered it all. This was important information to get out to the people.
Yeah. I think so.
We've been thinking about this a lot. This is just on one of the things on the top of our list of, hey, the people need to know.
Yeah.
And I feel like the rental car thing was pretty good
Oh,
deal
yeah.
too, because I'll never forget that story. I mean, that first like 3 hours after we got in the rental car driving really stunk because leaving an airport, not knowing where you're going, Bluetooth won't pair. So you got your phone like this and all the kids are going like this. You're like, this is great. Just take the lane 7 over here. Florida's awesome. Why is everybody going so fast? So.
Yes. Or I think about when my kids were younger, it was as soon as they knew we were taking my car, it was a fight over who got aux. That's what they called it. Who gets aux? Well, if you delete their phones out of it every single time you get out of the vehicle, then it's a fight on, well, who can connect first? Oh, I'm gonna get in my car and I'm like, why is it not working?
I know. I have to delete my kids' Bluetooth pairings all. And finally I was like, guys, you're not driving.
Yeah.
You don't need to be Bluetooth.
Yeah. Or they put it set as primary. So
that's the worst.
yeah. So Zane, he's in the house and I'm in the car, like trying to figure out what
primary in your Cadillac.
Like, what in the world?
You're a child.
So, yeah. So just different, different things to think about that, we understand that buying a car can be overwhelming. The information that you're trying to make sure you get the best deal, that you're getting all the features you need, your payment, your warranty, your this, your that, and trading it in. And there's a lot to take in. And this is just one thing that while you're thinking about trading, just go ahead and before you even go to the dealership or as soon as you pull up,
clear all that stuff.
Clear that stuff.
Don't forget to do it.
You don't have to worry about it. Yep. If you have questions, please message us, comment below. Let us know what questions you have about clearing data or pairing data. And we hope this helps. Share with your neighbor, your friends, like, subscribe.
Christmas gifts. Here, WK Burnouts for Christmas.
Yes. Nice. Hey, my shirt says most likely to be on the nice list.
Oh, that's true.
And that's why Alan is behind the scenes. But anyways, guys, we appreciate you. And as always, we will cruise on by and pick you up next week.
Thanks.
Thanks.
This has been a WK Burnouts production.